My name is Brodie.
My name is D.M.D.
And this is the DIY Podcast, AEW Flavored Edition for May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And this was the Blood and Guts episode of Dynamite and delivered. It delivered.
That's an understatement.
The episode delivered. It had its sore spots. This is where I'm at.
Sore spots, or you just can say who it was.
I mean,
I'm not spilling feelings.
I mean, it was Cody, but we gotta wait to get to that segment. That's how that one works.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're going to start with the first match of the night. What was that first match, DAYTUAN?
It was like Kenny Omega versus Michael. It's Kenny Omega and Michael Nakazawa versus John Moxley and Kingston.
Okay. So, Callis and Nakazawa come out to Kenny's music, and my first thought is, why is Don? You have your own music, bro. You and the Good Brothers come out with your own music all the time. Why do you like? And where the fuck's Kenny? That's the second question.
We'll find out. No.
But you come out and you tell us that Nakazawa is gonna fight this one on his own with his laptop and his little headset. Mox and Kingston come out cocky and as confident as ever, and then Kenny proves why he is next level. He is next level smart. Takes the championship title and bashes both of them in the back. Drags Eddie into the ring, and they isolate Eddie until Mox gets in, and from there it's pretty much just, well, it was. They got their little offense in, but then the rest is just Mox and Kenny beating the shit out of not Mox and Kenny, Mox and Kingston beating the shit out of Nakazawa.
Yeah, pretty much what it was.
And Mox and Kingston get the win. Kenny decided to pretty much bail on. Yeah, he bailed on Nakazawa.
Yeah, he bailed out on him.
And then after this, they win once
Young
again,
Bucks come
cocky
out.
and confident. Yeah, exactly. Young Bucks come out. Good Brothers come out. And that leads to Aftermath, and Eddie and John just basically get beat the fuck down for a while. Matt Jackson is sporting like a Hawaiian gimmick.
Shirt.
He's wearing a Hawaiian gimmick. He had the shells around his neck like he was Hawaiian or something. They don't care.
No, I love it.
Like,
you see a little tequila right there.
Yep. Bro, when there's a group is around, somebody has to be drinking.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not Gallows, somebody got to drink. But they basically lay those two out. And I guess for this part of what this feud and this story was, is this closing the chapter on the Moxley's chasing Omega thing for a while because of what we got later, what we know the future holds for the next 4 or so weeks of television?
Yeah.
Like, this them just pretty much telling us, all right, the champion stands tall.
Yeah.
Like, Eddie and Mox, like, they had their effort, but they... Wait.
What you trying to say?
The Bucks are... This is jumping ahead just a tiny bit, and I'm not jumping ahead. I'm just saying the Bucks are beating SCU when that match happens anyways.
Yeah.
So...
Spoiler.
Yeah, that's spoiler. The Bucks are going to beat SCU. Anyways, at the pay-per-view at Double or Nothing, Mox and Kingston versus the Bucks? Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
Because Moxley gotta be leaving soon, so not yet. I can see that match happening.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Bucks go over most likely there too. All right, what you got up here?
Next we have. Oh yeah.
Up next is the announcement for AEW Double or Nothing, March 30th. By the way, there will be a full 100% capacity crowd.
5,500
in Daly's place
for sir.
What will be the AEW Women's Championship match of Hikaru Shida, the defending AEW World Champion, and Dr. Britt Baker.
Do it with me, guys.
D.M.D.
We did that.
If the green screen cut it off, it was the no look high five they usually do. Her Reba, and also the way in NXT. Dude, that was like the markiest shit we could do at the moment. I don't fucking care. I really just don't. The show left me in a good mood.
Oh yeah, shout out.
So, Double or Nothing, 30th women's title match. That should be good.
All right, next.
Moving on. We have. They're
Oh, we have. Oh my God. The Cody Rhodes versus QT Marshall.
okay.
Oh man. You want to start?
I didn't give a shit about the match. I walked out the room a couple times on the match. Our other friend Haven, who was watching this match
Shout
with
out
us,
Haven, he back there.
Yep. He was telling us, if you guys are gonna review this show, you gotta watch this match. Oh yeah.
I was like locked in on my phone.
No,
Oh yeah.
he said Daytona the best thing possible to say to this, right? They brought out the factory with QT Marshall. Then they send them to the back. All right, you sent Ogogo to the back. I don't care.
You lost me now.
Exactly. So whatever happened in this match. What I do remember is the ending. It was Crossroads finish, right?
Yeah, compared to like I was coming to the room and QT Marshall showed his ass.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you lucky. And he still didn't win.
All I was going to say is dude hit a crossroads and he didn't win, and it was just going to bring up the point about, pro wrestling, and if you're going to use the execution move if you're going to execute somebody else's finish, beat them with it instead of just using that as a useless spot and killing that too, and then having people say the business is dead. But yeah, you took me, QT. Yeah, then pull your fucking pants up, dude. Pull your shorts up or just wear pants or something. That we are on TNT. We're on TV. Got 1 million+ people watching. Get it together.
Come on, guys. Oh.
Cody won
with the
figure four
lock.
Yeah, he won with the figure four. QT tapped. He said, if I put you in that move, I'll let you go. That's what commentary talking about. And then Cody just held it for a while like a fucking dickhead.
The Cody.
And Cody wins, bloody and all. Blah blah blah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. And, oh wait, let me just say this too. I don't think we have it up here. I'm not really. Yeah. Cody has a match, or he has an announcement for Double or Nothing, and I'm pretty sure probably involves him.
Yeah. Oh wait, I gotta get to my favorite part about this. Don't forget, Ogogo came back out.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah,
and he gave him the business.
Yeah, he gave him the liver business, bruh.
Oh yeah. Turn me up.
So I started watching wrestling in like 2002. So I caught on the Impact in like 05. 04, 05, around that area in time. So LAX was a thing. And what they were doing, and people before them probably did this, but this is where I grew up seeing as well, LAX. What they were doing. What they did was pretty much lay people out, 3-man beat down, and then they brought in the little posse with them, and they would put the flag over people. Latin American exchange.
LAX.
Boop, boop, boop. Fuck America, that kind of thing. Yeah. So this is what Ogogo does. He hits Cody with the liver shot and then lays the flag over him. And it's not even a representation of QT at that point. It just looked like he was like, yeah, he's actually still factory made. I'm like, shit, yeah, but like this seems like he's gonna get a bigger spotlight with Cody. And if the Cody announcement is Cody versus Ogogo at the pay-per-view, please. All right, Cody, you got my investment.
Dude.
Don't blow this up. Don't fuck this up like you've been doing with your matches before. I will never let anybody forget Pentagon. I will never let anybody forget Pentagon.
It was the Cody.
Dude.
Cody.
Dude. Like, he can put on a good match if he really wants to try, but we know it just seems like he phones it in and he doesn't want to try. You could say if you want to, yeah, he bled tonight and all that, yeah, but that was a short match that did nothing.
It's the blood.
Like, I get that, blood, sweat, and tears in the ring. You've never worked a day in your life. I've done the training. Yeah, I haven't bled. No, none of that. But what I'm saying here is it seemed like a little extra added effect to make a little shorter match seem like it was better than it was. It was window dressing to something that wasn't needed. There was no need for color in that match. No need.
There's no way care. Ain't no way I was watching.
At all. Like, I'm sorry, man. But if Ogogo's going to get that Cody match,
put him over.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Ogogo, man. He's awesome. Comment fist down in the comment section for my boy.
He's actually right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need them.
Yeah, calm down the fist in the comments. Ogogo, baby.
Right. Okay, what do we have next, bro?
Oh, let's talk about Darby dying.
Okay, the interview was for
All Eagle, Ethan Page.
Oh yeah, it was them.
And they basically just got in Sting's ass.
Yeah, they basically said, "Oh, we injured Sting. Oh, you're a veteran. You're a leech. You're a bug. What do we do to bugs? We kill them. And you're a mosquito because mosquitoes suck things till they're dry. And that's what you're doing for this company." Yada yada yada. Darby Allin jumps out of nowhere as he usually does from the rafters where he's at.
Oh yeah. And
he fights them for a second. They beat him up. They drag him to the stairs. And what do?
They throw his ass out the stairs.
They chuck this dude
man like he's a little boy.
They chuck this dude down the stairs. And I'm going to be honest, I've had my fair share of dumbass incidents as a kid. One scrape against concrete hurts. This dude tumbled and bumbled and stumbled and fumbled down all them concrete stairs.
Yeah, he hold his elbow too. I'm like, oh, that might be broke.
Darby Allin, you're jackass / pro wrestling, and
I love it and I appreciate it.
Thank you. I couldn't have said it better myself. It is the perfect symmetry for wrestling, honestly, because those outside segments that looked real back in the day look that much realer with you doing them too.
Let me tell you.
Okay. So they pick Darby up. They scrap. Okay, they scoop Darby up off the pavement, and we do move on from here. What's next, man?
We got Britt Baker versus Julia Hart.
Wait, so I just want to say really quickly too, before we get to Britt, don't count out Archer being in that situation with Darby.
Oh yeah,
Sting is injured. It's like we said at the end of last week. Don't count out Archer being in that.
Big boy Archer, yeah.
All right, so Dr. Britt Baker,
D.M.D.
versus the Irrelevant Jobber A. I'm sorry, it usually would not go this way. I'm sorry. I usually wouldn't even put her out. I wouldn't put her out that way, but Britt's #1 contender, and she's already announced for a title match, so we already know she ain't losing. What's her name again? Jessie? Jenny?
Julia?
Julia.
Right? Julia, right? I'm being serious, right?
Oh.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, she's losing.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what happened. This is another one where I will say nothing much really happened in this match. Britt puts the lockjaw on. Britt wins the match.
Britt looks good. Britt is great.
I feel like we're doing this a disservice.
What you mean a disservice?
I mean, nothing really happened of the match, to be completely honest. But wait, was there a promo here too after this?
I don't believe so.
No, she didn't get any promo time. She just won her match. Damn, yeah, that's it for Britt. Okay, what's next, man?
Taz Film Breakdown.
Okay, so the important parts of this were pretty much like the cool parts. Like if you've seen NFL type stuff, like ESPN, where they would do stuff back in the day like sports science, they still do it now.
Yeah.
This is pretty much what that was. They've done these before for AEW,
which I love.
And there are certain people. See, you love them. I like them too, right? But there are people in the business. It is not even just a stuck-up, stupid people like Cornette. There are people who are in the business who are like, you know what? I don't like breaking down the moves because it kind of breaks the sense of kayfabe, and it kind of senses out and softens out the moves and makes them not look as good as they do in faster motion.
Oh,
yeah, that's what, right? If we're willing to break it down, it's not that bad to show. I understand that point to a degree. But if they're willing to break shit down like this, then it's not breaking any kind of kayfabe because they know they're not hurting any moves, especially showing the finishes too.
No.
They showed Christian in the kill switch. What is that? They just showed basically a bunch of footing stuff for Christian.
Yeah.
Why he won the match? Because Hobbs dominated and threw him around. But he said when it came to the kill switch, he attempted multiple times a match, which showed how desperate he was throughout this entire thing. So, multiple times. Footing was off, rushed it. I think Taz said he counted, 9 times he tried this?
Yeah, 9.
And it only worked the final time because Hobbs got cocky.
Yes.
He basically said, good luck, Christian. You're going to need it at the end of this?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yep.
All right. Honestly, man, we could do more of these.
Yeah.
Whatever ways you could utilize Team Taz without the same old shit every week.
Same old shit.
Yeah. I'm fine because as long as he's not sitting out here 7 weeks in a row cutting promos and nothing leads to it and no one's wrestling, it's not hurting the show.
Hell no.
So, good job, Taz, with this. Not all the time, but more is definitely more is better with this in the future, especially for multiple opponents for Team Taz. But yeah. All right, we're gonna move forward.
Next is the 4-way tag team match.
I wish I had Max Caster fucking doing the rap to this, right? Because I can't explain. I don't remember what the fuck the dude said. He was breaking down the tag teams, just shitting on them each way. Yeah. Called Luchasaurus an not expired, fossil fuel or something.
Yeah, a fire fossil, something like
he
that.
He said he was gonna extinguish the dinosaur or some shit like that.
Extinguish stuff.
The dude was off beat a little bit the first few times he rapped coming out on AEW. Then next thing you know, he's
cringy.
Yeah, it's kind of cringy, and then it got better.
Way better.
Remember when Anthony Bowens tried to rap too at first, and then they just realized, no, that's not it.
Yeah, just hype it up.
You're the hype man, and you can do everything else in the ring, but leave it to Max.
Yeah, leave my boy Max.
Leave it to Platinum Max.
Platinum.
So, either way, regardless of the rap, this is nothing too crazy. I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. SCU won this match, right?
SCU.
The Varsity Blondes were fall guys, and the rest of the tag teams were to be showcased, which were Jungle Express and Jurassic Express.
Jurassic Express. Oh man, let's get that back.
Yeah. What do you call? Who am I thinking of right now? Why am I drawing a blank on the other tag team?
SCU, Jurassic Express. Oh, Varsity Bronze.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, guys,
go away.
Go away.
I mean, stay on dark. Bro, I haven't seen Ray Phoenix in 4 fucking weeks. Listen to me and listen clear, Tony Khan. We have a problem, bro.
We need some Phoenix on this show. Hopefully, you make an appearance with Pac.
I'd hope so too, right?
Because we need some Phoenix.
You can't just push people I know if this is the case, and you can see shining and potential and star people, I feel bad for the people who watched the original run of Dynamite when Guevara was killing it and he got nothing from it.
Yeah, he was killing it.
Oh, that hurts. All right. Okay. Yeah. SCU win.
Pin the Varsity Bronze, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They pinned the Varsity Blondes to fall guys at the match. Now, let's SCU fucking later with this segment.
Oh, God. You will get some hate in the comments for that.
I know. Hold on. Let me justify this really quickly, right? I love Chris Daniels to death. The dude did not have to sign or take pictures with me in an empty parking lot for no reason. Frankie, growing up watching you in TNA, it was dope. But dude, I need to be really blunt right now. AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels was a storyline in TNA 11 years ago.
11, dude?
Yes, 11. Daniels came back 13 years ago, and it led to the tag team, remember?
Yeah.
And remember that tag team got split up because Daniels got jealous that AJ got all the spotlight?
Yep.
And it went back to the original thing that they always feuded over, who was better?
Me or you?
Yep, and then that led to the stupid writing in of the stupid storyline that we never talk about with TNA, the forbidden bullshit with the Katie, not the Katie, like the pregnant chick, Claire Lynch.
Oh, no, let's not get to that.
My point is, you want to know who spun into that?
Who?
Frankie Kazarian. In 2011.
Cat.
They became the Addiction. Left TNA in 2014. Went to Ring of Honor. Kaz and Daniels for a second because they couldn't get they couldn't get their TNA name.
Yeah.
Bad Influence, the TNA name.
Yeah.
Addiction, Ring of Honor, after Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels, once they got a new name in Ring of Honor. And now we have to deal with SCU. They were SCU at Ring of Honor as well with Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky's out of it. We talked about that last week. Now they're still SCU, and they're trying to play off this, like, old guys trying to keep it going for the team
cool
if they
dads.
lose again. Yeah, like, I'm so sorry.
Still got it.
I'm so sorry. Chris Daniels, if you can still go, like, guys, both of you can still go, find a way to do it in singles. After this Bucks match, just like for real, just be done with the tag team stuff. Like I said, SCU fucking later. If you guys have got it down and it's already set in stone as we think it is and you're losing, you understand why we're saying this because you agree to do it. That's my point. All right, what's the next segment?
Next, we got, Kitty on make a promo.
Okay, so this is an announcement for who will be Kenny's next opponent for AEW Double or Nothing, like we said, on May the 30th in the main event.
Yeah.
Because Kenny, if you don't know, is the AAA World Heavyweight Champion.
That's one. The
Impact and TNA, both belts. He counts towards both lineages of that company, World Champions.
That's 3.
And the most prestigious, which sits around his waist.
All of wrestling, by the way.
The AEW World Championship. So he's going to be facing the winner of next week's match that is Pac
the Bastard
versus Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy. Now, Kenny thinks his entire time he basically shit on Orange Cassidy's entire existence.
Yeah.
Like saying, Pac's beat me, Pac's pinned me, Pac submitted me. Sorry for the cats, guys.
Sorry. We love cats here.
So, just dicks for no reason, dude. Whoa.
Just Adam right there. Thanks. Shout out, my guy. Shout out, Adam.
So, anyways. Point being of this is Kenny's basically saying Orange Cassidy has absolutely zero chance of winning against Pac because Pac is beating Kenny. Kenny's giving Pac instantaneous respect of
his ass over.
Orange Cassidy has zero chance of beating him.
So you know what that means.
If you reverse the laws of wrestling and what people would think to the AEW narrative, Orange Cassidy's beating Pac, getting the win back from a year ago, and it won't seem like 50-50 booking because the one win happened last year for Pac, and this win happens this year for Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
So that's going to be actually next week.
It's going to be pretty good.
That's probably the main event, is what I'm assuming. If not the main event, it's the opener. That, I'm assuming, is one of the most important things here.
Yeah.
So, did I miss anything else with Shivani here?
No.
Oh, yeah. Kenny basically had Nakazawa get in the frame with the title, show him off a little bit. And then said Nakazawa looks like more of a champion than you. Because the gimmick for Orange Cassidy is he's just like me or you. There's no real gimmick. Yeah. He's just a person.
Regular guy.
And he just is nonchalant. So Kenny took his sunglasses and said, you're a knockoff of me. And it said, you're a knockoff. Knock. Put him on Nakazawa and said, Nakazawa looks like more of a champion, as I said before. Yeah, so they just walk off, bully him for his glasses. Not even bully him, just take him off his face, walk past him, move along. Oh, no, Kenny pushed him and moved along.
Yeah.
So I assume after all of that, it's definitely Orange Cassidy.
Definitely.
So that's probably the main event or the opener for next week, like I said. We'll move on, Daytime.
Yep, time for Dash promo.
That man, Miro.
Yep.
Listen, man. You're gonna love and hate me at the same time
what
right
you
now.
about to say?
His broken English is a blessing and a curse.
What you trying to say?
I take it serious and I laugh at the same time.
Don't let him hear you.
Like, when he beat the shit out of Kip, I didn't laugh at that. I laughed at Kip in pain, but I didn't laugh at anything he said.
Why not?
Because I just seen him brutalize a dude. I have no other choice but to take him seriously.
Yeah.
And I see how intimidating this dude looks in general. So the look helps, and then the intimidation factor is there. And look how fucking big this dude is.
Yo, hook the traps. Look
dead ass.
Woo. He inspires me.
That man don't have a neck, bro.
No.
So with this promo, it's like, he's got me, and then broken English parts of it are like making me chuckle. I'm like, God damn it, Miro. It's like, I feel you, I got your message, but it's like, it didn't stick the way you wanted it to. Like, your promos will do decent, but they won't stick if you can't frame the wording without having to have somebody by the throat or slamming their arm in a door. Like, when you're mad and you're straight out just putting everything out there, yeah, but this just felt like I'm on the spot in the moment. I kind of got to put something across for the camera.
Yeah, last second.
Yeah. And if you want to talk about someone doing that, Mox did it beautifully.
Oh, my God, he's so good.
Yeah, but that Miro basically said he doesn't want to forfeit. He has a contract for the AEW for the TNT Championship next week.
Yes, he does.
And Shivani points out as well in the contract, which was this is worth the comedy. Like, oh, there's also a clause in there that if Darby can't show up, you would that. He's like, I don't need any consultations. I don't need any awards. I don't need any forfeits. He's like, Darby, show up 100%, not 100%. It doesn't really matter for me, and you still got to show up 100% or not 100% because it doesn't really matter for you either, and you know that. Because at the end of the day, I will break you. I will break every bone in you, or something like that. At the end, it sounded like it was good for the first part, and then you just slid on the finish. Either way, I'm still fine with it. Miro is basically saying it's him versus Darby. Oh, that might be a main event too.
Yeah, I can see a title change, no cap.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be the main event actually. Darby Allin's losing that title next week to Miro. No. Plus, he got chucked downstairs too.
Yeah, you had to give Miro, man.
And if you want to do these little group things with Sting and Archer and that might be another group.
Oh yeah,
Sting, Archer, Darby, and Lance. Yeah, Sting. Yeah, Lance, Archer, Darby, and
Sting.
Jake.
That's
what I'm forgetting. Jake.
Yeah, baby. We love our factions.
Stinger. Shit will forever stay in my head.
Forever.
Okay. Main event time?
Yes. Oh my God. Finally.
This was fucking incredible. This is blood and guts. All right. I want to start out by listing one team. Remember, you list one team. Remember which team you want. I don't really matter to me.
I'll go Inner Circle.
All right. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You.
All right. For the Pinnacle, led by MJF, you have MJF. Behind him is Wardlow, and then you have the top guys, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. And you also have the fall guy of the group, Shane Spears, who pretty much hasn't done shit anywhere he's been.
Failure, you mean.
Isn't his name Stan?
I just kicked Stan.
Yeah. So this group. Oh yeah, Ty Dillinger too. This is the group that is starting out with the advantage in War Games. I said War Games and Blood and Guts. It would be War Games, right? If WWE weren't dickheads about it.
It could have been.
Please don't sue us. I'm just stating an actual opinion. I'm not saying that you guys had no right to copyright claim some shit. No.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
I don't
stop now.
I don't care about the copyright claim, bro.
Okay.
And the inner circle is.
We'll get up there, please. A picture. All right there, baby. Right to left. We got the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara. Next to him, Satana. In the middle, the demo god, La Champion, Chris Jericho. We got Ortiz and Jake Hager.
See, at least the fall guy for this group is an MMA Bellator guy.
Yeah, he's undefeated.
Shane Spears. Shane, right? Sean Spears.
Yeah, Sean, right? Yeah, I think it's Sean.
Sean Spears. Sean. That says enough.
Yeah, I saw it so tied, but okay.
Anyways, let's move to the match that was. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I might still be amped off of this to the point where it's like. I might still just have adrenaline flowing from this, but this was match of the year caliber for me.
Yeah, I want to hear this in match of the year, finals.
No way Dave doesn't give it 5, right?
It's definitely 5.
Like,
it's 5.
This is one of those things where thank God NXT got off Wednesdays because they would have got murdered.
It wouldn't be funny.
Like, okay, when they would be AEW on nights where it was like close, but they would beat AEW because they had to have a super event.
Yeah.
It was like they wouldn't slaughter AEW by anything. It would be like 300,000 people. Literally 100,000 people one week. They've pulled out their big guns and they've tied. When AEW had big things, they'd murk NXT. This would have murked them again.
Y'all might even put a 6. Y'all be lucky to put that.
They pulled 1-5. They've pulled 1-5 before with the whole competition thing. But this is why I'm glad we are just like done with that shit.
Please.
Like, can I just say really quickly, I fucking love professional wrestling.
Me too.
Like, there's a joke on the Wrestle Talk YouTube channel.
Shout out, guys.
Run by Ollie Davis and all those guys over there.
Great work.
Mm-hmm. Where it is like watching Monday Night Raw test my love of pro wrestling.
It will.
Yeah. And this is everything I love. From the blood to Jericho just using, like, simple little things. Jericho using the bat, the blood early from Dax early.
Yep. Yeah, I love how he cuts himself open for real. Love it.
Like,
the passion.
Dude, did you see how Cash was? Like, his eye was swelled shut.
I was like, oh my God, dude.
Like, you actually felt a bit of concern for these people. Is where you see the blood in WWE, you're just like, all right, bruh.
All right, man.
Remember a couple months ago, I showed you the whole fucking Finn Balor thing where he's like cut a little bit. I'm like, that's a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke. Like, come on.
This is a different level. You got Jericho using trust from the scaffolding portion of the cage to choke people.
You got Sammy Guevara being a fucking spot monkey.
Yeah, flipping from ring to ring.
I love it.
Also, the coast to coast Sammy did. What do you call it? We're just gonna list our spots, like not in any coherent order until specifically the finish, but just like highlights because
there's so much to talk about here. Yeah,
honestly, just go if go watch the match. Just describes what you have to do because
this not even doing no justice.
Like we can tell you what happened, but we can only explain so much. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, man, there were like 4 commercials between us. It's probably one of those back in the day main events you used to watch on like Raw when it was still good or SmackDown when it was still good as a kid.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're just entertained. Every commercial pisses you off. Like, you're just stuck with it. You're not like, by every commercial, you're not like, oh my God. Like, you're actually just willing to wait through the commercials for what's next because it's dope as fuck. And the picture-in-pictures, they didn't disappear much and just leave us much dry airtime of nothing happening, but they helped keep shit going because there was a lot of shit going on here. DAYTUAN, anything else that wanted to come to mind for you really quickly before I name something else?
Anything else? Not really. Go ahead.
The fork.
Oh, my boy Santana, man.
The fucking fork.
I popped so big for that dude.
Anybody who hadn't seen the Lucha Underground review on the channel, go check out the Lucha Underground review. I do have a little thing of Phoenix. I talk about him getting stabbed in the head with a fork by Martha Martinez. So if you understand where I'm at on this right now, this is my kind of shit. I'm not like a deathmatch wrestling guy. Eventually, when you see too much of the same thing, it's just not entertaining anymore. And this is something with death matches that can get really dry really quick. But when you do it in a big spot, you just love to see the violence consistently. This right here. Oh, wait. I'm pointing up this way because I'm. Yeah, that right there. Regardless, that right there. That's, yeah.
That, you see how his eye is right there? Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Shit, I look.
That's the shit I like. Hardcore wrestling when called for. Like, okay, I'll put it like this. I always use the analogy for wrestling, and this is perfect, right, DAYTUAN? Because WWE has this thing, and this is where AEW is different, where they just told us Blood and Guts was coming because the feud called for it. There wasn't a specific event that was called Blood and Guts because it meant the date on the calendar, and it's like, oh, it's an annual event. No. These two teams had heat with each other.
Blood heat.
And yeah, it was a blood feud. Jericho turned on the inner circle. MJF turned on the inner circle, got his own group, got the Pinnacle. They lit up the inner circle out for weeks. Beer bottles were smashed across heads. People were legitimately giving swirlies.
Yeah.
And locker room beatings. This called for this. And it was worth every single second of it.
It was a legit heat between the teams. It has to be.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's seen this. I don't know if I'd really take I'll look at it and I'll take it for what it is, and I could definitely see what the competitive spirit between guys, especially like you think guys like Sammy, and you think guys like specifically Sammy. Sammy, I see it on Santana Ortiz, and MJF's a legitimate dickhead. Yeah. Shane Spears said there was heat going into this match, like legitimate. No kayfabe, IRL, like shoot beef. Yeah. Because they're just guys in between these factions that just don't like each other. Because of spots in the company and who wants to be elevated higher in the locker room and what this means to get the spot coming out of this match and what the inner circle spot was on the Dynamite shows coming up to this point. Yeah. This was huge. Call for every bit of it. Yes. Now, at some point in this match, back to the picture-in-picture. Tully Blanchard comes in, fucks up the referee, takes the key, tries to get in the cage. Jericho's like none of it.
He wasn't having it.
He knocked Tully old ass down and closed the cage back. Well, close the cage back. MJF fucks Jericho up, climbs on top of the cage. Now, this is beautiful. This is psychology 101 on MJF's part.
The wing.
Oh, yeah. That was on top of the cage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, MJF climbs out the cage. Climbs on top. Looks for Jericho. Not looks for Jericho. Baits Jericho in to getting on top of the cage. Yeah. Jericho follows because he wants to kill MJF because it's a blood feud. It's not looking at him like, you got on top of the cage? I don't want to get up there. Right. No, it's just, I fucking hate you. All right. You want to get up there? All right, I'll get up there too. Jericho gets up there. He gets popped by the Dynamite Diamond that MJF has won in the Battle Royal and retained this past year.
By the way.
So MJF turned Jericho into a gusher. After that, he basically beats the shit out of Jericho, threatens to throw him off of the structure. And he looks down and tells Sammy Guevara, hey, look at me. Look at me, you son of a bitch. If you do not look at me, if you don't look at me and you don't surrender right now, I'm throwing him off of this. I'm killing him.
Yeah.
Okay, we surrender. The match ended. MJF, the little fucking piece of shit as Tony Schiavone called him. Schiavone did great getting fucking heat on MJF because everybody's seen it. Like, you felt it.
Yeah, I felt the hatred, bro.
Like, you don't, especially when you're like smart wrestling fans, that hatred shit just feels to you as, oh, he's doing his job correctly. Like, that's great. No, I genuinely felt like, you piece of fucking shit.
I hate you, bitch.
That's that feeling you get as a kid that just instantly disappears when you become smarter than this shit.
Yeah.
MJF has done a great job at keeping that alive in pro wrestling to this point. The last person I knew that was actually doing it this good was CM Punk.
Phil Brooks.
Yeah, he had his crowd, but still mostly at WWE shows he was getting booed.
A lot.
When he was a heel. Yeah. In his like later years of being a heel. Like, I'm talking about like the Heyman era run and all that. But where this leads is MJF is like Jericho. He's looking at Jericho like, It's like he's still going to throw him off anyway. So he throws him off of the structure and throws him through into the ground. Match is over. There's no point. But MJF did say one thing in his promo last week. At the end of that match, you want me to thank you, Chris? You're right. I will thank you for everything. And then he screams down there, thank you. And that is the final image.
Right there.
As that is AEW Dynamite. Daytime, before we close out, let me ask you what you thought about this in general. Like, not just the whole show, just the match. Like, the finish. The finish onward.
I thought it was a really good finish. It made sense to me. Like, they didn't want to see their leader. No fault to his death. So he had to surrender. I know a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people saying it was flat, but you gotta understand the story here.
And think about the human element too. Everybody who knows Chris Jericho knows him as one of the greatest of all time because he's been around forever.
Yeah.
Thinking about being around forever, that high of a drop, plus he's 50.
50.
Yeah, it could be considered spring chicken and all that, but you got to think. If you're the live crowd there, holy fucking shit, do you really want to see him take that fall?
No.
And as he throws Jericho down, they shine the camera back up. And it is the literal devil himself, MJF.
Little piece of shit.
Douchebag smile. Face crimson mask. And he is celebrating as the leader of the Pinnacle and the guy who's going to be holding down that big giant faction spot on AEW moving forward. The Inner Circle, I'm pretty sure, will still be around and still be a thing, but as they said going off the air, the Pinnacle is right now the top faction in AEW.
Yeah, it's a fact.
All right, man. You got anything else?
No. Anything else you want to add?
Fuck Cody Rhodes.
And we see you next time.
Wait. We gotta. Thank you guys very much for watching. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, despite the Cody stuff.
Fuck Cody.
Yeah, I agree with him. But we do appreciate it. We want to remind you guys to like this video if you already haven't done that. I want you to like this video. Listen, if you don't like this video, I will be outside of your house tonight.
He's not kidding.
Tonight. In the bushes.
Look at me.
Lurking. I have you in my crosshairs. So just do yourself a favor. Like the video.
Like the fucking video.
Subscribe if you already haven't subscribed to the channel. And well, thank you guys for watching this week's episode of the AEW Dynamite Review for Blood and Guts. We appreciate it.
And that's AEW rocks. I'm DAYTUAN.
I'm Brodie. That's that.
Go Bills.